Going overseas now to the Middle East, Iran is reportedly on high alert as President Biden confirms he's chosen a plan to retaliate after 3 American soldiers were killed in a drone strike in Jordan. Speaking to reporters yesterday, President Biden says Iran is responsible for those deaths, adding that he is not looking to create a wider regional war with his response. Robert Sherman has the latest live from Tel Aviv this morning. And Robert, the region is still waiting to see what the United States is about to do.
Yeah, that's what we're all waiting on here, Markie. And the president says he knows what he's going to do, but exactly who he will strike, when, and how hard, those are all points that the White House obviously is keeping very close to the vest right now. But the main point that you brought up there with Iran is that the Islamic Resistance is the group that took responsibility for that series of attacks in Jordan. And they are an effective Iran proxy, have the backing of Iran. So that's the big question there. Who will be struck? Will it be an Iranian proxy, or could it possibly be Iran itself? Those are all questions that we don't know at this hour. I want you to look at the names and faces of those 3 U.S. service members who were killed overseas. You have 46-year-old William Rivers. Then you have 24-year-old Sergeant Kennedy Sanders and 23-year-old Sergeant Breonna Moffett. Both Sanders and Moffett were promoted to the rank of sergeant posthumously. They were all serving in the 718th Engineering Unit based out of Fort Moore, just outside of Columbus, Georgia. And they were in Jordan securing the region from ISIS. The family of Specialist Kennedy Sanders saying that they are heartbroken, as you can imagine, but proud.
Once I got home and walked in, I saw 2 uniformed officers here. So I immediately knew what was wrong. It just makes me feel proud of the decision that she made, even though she gave the ultimate sacrifice. She is a hero, and not just locally, she's a national hero.
So you heard President Biden say he doesn't want a wider war in the Middle East. That is something that people are talking about here. But on the other hand, you've heard the White House say that they want these attacks to stop and they want deterrents to be reestablished so that you don't have more attacks like this carried out again. And John Kirby even saying that the landscape has entirely changed with the fact that you have 3 U.S. service members who were killed as a result. That being said, since October 17th, there have been over 160 attacks carried out against U.S. service members in the Middle East. That's what they want to see ending as quickly as possible. Markie.
Yeah, and that's the fine line to navigate, right? How do you retaliate hard enough to let them know that you mean business, but not hard enough to where you incite World War III? We'll see what happens in the days to come. Robert Sherman, thanks so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.